Hey guys, Remote Animation here, and in this video I'll be showing you how I made this particular animation using the mobile phone and the mobile app Prisma 3D. And when starting up any animation, the first thing I normally do is to plan the scene, and this time I'm going to be doing that in Flipper Clip, and we're going for a really simple animation where the reverse flash runs into a scene then steals something valuable from a shiny glass box. And now we're going to need an actual reverse flash model, so I went over to Sketchfab to download one, and after importing it into Prisma, it looked really nice, but it wasn't rigged. That was a major issue because I had no plans of rigging it myself. So I decided to go for zoom instead, but the model I found, although it looks really nice, it wasn't also rigged. And sadly I couldn't find any other rigged zoom model, so I decided to rig it myself. And one rigging tip I think everyone should know by now is when adding bones to models, you don't have to spam it everywhere. Just 2 bones per joint is actually enough. And then we went ahead to parent the bones and hide the ones that we didn't need to see. I'll eventually make a tutorial on this, but that will probably be after the inverse kinematic update releases. Then I tested the models with some lights and I saw that it was looking pretty good, so I moved on to building the scene, which for the most part was just a flat surface. So I added in a shadow texture to make the shadow look better. And then I tried making a simple animation walk cycle, but it was taking a lot of time and I honestly don't know how this took 8 minutes. So I just stopped the animation there to continue building the scene, which was just a textured plane. Then I used the mirror tool to duplicate it a few times to avoid the texture stretching error. And next up was to model the objects that our character was going to phase into. So after making the models I needed, the scene was finally ready, and now it was time to start animating, but due to some screen recorder issues, we don't have clip of the entire process. But what we did here was to simply attach a light to our character and do some basic animation, and then we animated our character to pick up the gem and did some light flickering effects using the intensity. And then I wanted him to have like a trail or something, so I used a texture plane to get this effect. It wasn't exactly the regular lightning, but it also got the job done, so I decided to finish off the scene by adding in some walls and light objects. Then I imported the clip to a light motion, went over to effects and selected the light glow effect. And after adding in some motion blur with CapCut, the clip was finally ready.